To make the swan, you need a thick wire like this. Now this wire will act as the base to make the swan. You have to bend the wire and make it in the shape of a swan. You have to bend the wire like this. Take some sheet of paper and roll it. Now this roll of paper you have to place in between the wires. So I am placing the paper roll in between the wire. On top of the paper roll, you have to place a small sheet of paper. To keep the paper in place, I am using a masking tape. The same process has to be repeated for the neck portion. Here we got the base to make the swan. Take a small sheet of clay like this and then you have to place it on top of the paper. I am using fevicryl to fix the clay onto the paper. Apply little fevicryl on the paper and slowly place the clay sheet on top. Do the same process on the opposite side. Since you have placed the clay from both sides, you could clearly see the edges. So to remove the edge, first dip your finger in water and rub it on top of the clay. So when you rub on top, what will happen is that both the pieces of clay will merge together and you won't be able to see that line. You have to cover the neck portion with clay. First apply fevicryl on the paper and then slowly place the clay. I am using a clay modeling tool to shape the edges. When you find the edges are visible, wet your fingers and rub your fingers on top of the clay. make the wings for the swan, you need a cutout like this. You have to place the cutout on top of the clay. Using the crafting knife, you can cut the wings easily. To smoothen the edges, you can dip your fingers in water and slowly rub on top of the clay. For fixing the wings, you have to apply fevicryl on the wings and then slowly place it on the swan. To make designs on the wings, I am using another clay modeling tool. If you don't have these clay modeling tools, you can use a toothpick or even the cap of a pen to make the designs. A thin piece of clay like this to make a design on the neck of the swan. For sticking, I am using fevicryl. To make design, I am using another clay modeling tool. Once the clay is dried, you have to check if there are any uneven surfaces. If you find any uneven surface, you can use a sandpaper and make the surface smooth. To paint the swan, I am using two colors, Turkish blue and white. I am mixing a small drop of Turkish blue with the white to get a light shade of blue. Mix few drops of Turkish blue again and make the paint little darker, and this dark shade you have to paint on top of the first coat which you have already applied. I am painting the wings with Turkish blue. You have to apply 2 coats of paint to get a proper finish. Use acrylic gold to paint the design on the neck of the swan. Use a black permanent marker to draw eyes for the swan. Once the paint is dried, I have applied a coat of varnish and this is how it looks.